Welcome everyone. Today we will show how access to critical enterprise data and apps by Agentic AI and MCP servers can be secured with guardrail provided by IAM solutions like Brightive. In this demo, we are using Snowflake as the data warehouse, but the same approach works for any critical system, databases, data lakes, SaaS platforms, or any other hybrid location that Agentic AI might try to access. Without Brightive, these AI agents could have broad, uncontrolled access. Our goal is to enable short-lived scope access for GenAI and Agentic AI tools with granular and time-bound access, ensuring zero standing privileges. AI is rapidly evolving from simple chatbot to autonomous decision-making agents that collaborate to deliver real business outcomes. But as these agents become more powerful, security and compliance emerge as major roadblocks to adoption. Identity and access are now the control plane for AI safety. To address this, enterprises are leveraging cloud infrastructure from providers like AWS, Azure, GCP to deploy these agents securely at scale. Now, the question is, how do we allow these AI agents to safely access critical data? That's what we will explore today. So we are using Brightive as the unified identity security platform in this demo. Brightive is designed to enforce zero trust for humans, non-humans, and agentic AI across clouds, SaaS, and hybrid environments. At the center is Brightive's cloud-native PAM platform, which enables granular privilege requests, a policy engine at runtime, and just-in-time ephemeral permissions, eliminating standing access for agentic AI and AI workloads. It integrates seamlessly with the identity providers for authentication and connects natively to resources such as SaaS apps, cloud infrastructure, even custom applications, on-premise servers, and databases could be deployed even in the colo locations. Everything ships unified out of the box, giving enterprises a single dynamic control plane for secure access at scale. Now, AI and agentic AI introduce unique security challenges for the enterprises. Organizations struggle with lifecycle management, onboarding agents, verifying identity, and managing MCP sprawl. Risky access practices like static secrets and long-lived credentials increase exposure, while fragmented operations and compliance gaps add complexity. Brightive solves these challenges with an enterprise-ready platform, centralized agent registry, runtime policy enforcement, and just-in-time ephemeral permissions. This ensures time-bound scope access and unified audit trails, and the result is very obvious. It's a future-proof security architecture with agility, governance, and operational simplicity built into the platform, and all with zero standing privileges. So before we dive into the demo, I just wanted to share this architecture we enable for one of our customers. As you can see on top, you have a human user that is responsible for entering the prompt through this AI agent, and we are leveraging Claude as an AI agent provider. Similarly, we are using Sonnet as an LLM here, but like I said, it could be any LLM of your choice. The Claude is our agentic AI working on behalf of a human user. When the user submits the prompt, or it could be an automation or CI/CD trigger, the Claude first evaluates the intent using its LLM and GenAI capabilities. If the task requires data from Snowflake, Claude does not have standing privileges to go directly to Snowflake and fetch the critical data. Instead, Claude consults the control plane, Brightive MCP and Snowflake MCP. Because we follow a zero trust model, the Snowflake MCP does not hold standing access for this AI agent. It asks Brightive MCP whether this agent acting on behalf of the user is authorized for this specific action or not. The Brightive's AI policy engine checks context, and if approved, Brightive SaaS PAM issues just-in-time scoped ephemeral permissions to Snowflake. Access is granted only for the minimum required privileges and only for a short time window. Claude then retrieves the requested data through the temporary permissions, and when the job completes, Brightive automatically expires access and logs the full audit trail. If the user or the request isn't authorized, access is denied and no data leaves Snowflake. This flow ensures Agentic AI operates safely, is intent aware, is policy governed, with zero standing privileges, and fully auditable. Okay, so this is my Brightf SaaS tenant setup. And as part of this tenant, I have the Snowflake multiple profiles for me to get granular access to Snowflake data. And these profiles are going to be used by the Agentic AI Claude agent that we have. And the Claude will automatically check out this profile on behalf of a human user. It's very important from the audit perspective. And then based on the intent, it will automatically detect that what kind of profile do I need to check out and get access to Snowflake. And once it gets the access, it's going to expire the access automatically. Okay, so this is my Cloud AI agent, and I'm going to ask it, hey, do you have access to Brightf and Snowflake MCP servers? Okay, yeah, yes, I do have access to both. Now I'm going to say, you know what, get reader access to Snowflake and list my Snowflake databases. Let's see, it's thinking. Every time I conduct this demo, it is completely different because, like I said, this is the GenAI system, agentic AI solution. There is an LLM running behind the scene. There is a reasoning engine that it goes through, and it can come up with different type of questions or comments. Okay, so it says, you know what, I need to first check out Snowflake access. Let me get you available profile and then check out reader access. Now, this is a good thing. This is a guardrail that we have enabled for the zero trust security, where if I'm not logged in as a human user, the agentic AI won't work, because human in the loop is a very important concept to make sure you're providing the ephemeral and also just-in-time access with zero standing privileges. So now I'm gonna log in to the tenant using the CLI command called PyBrightf. This is the Brightf CLI implementation in Python. And then after I log in as a human user, then this agentic AI will execute the prompt on behalf of me so that all the activities are also tracked. All right, so I have my CLI open, and then I'm gonna say, okay, log me in. Now, before I get access even to the CLI, and this is again a security mechanism we have built into the platform, I need to first authenticate myself. So I'm gonna say, okay, go ahead, log me in with my single sign-on credentials, and now it's saying the CLI is ready. So if I go back to the CLI, you can see the authentication to tenant demo is allowed based on my credentials. And if I go back to the Claude AI agent, I can say, I'm logged in now. All right, so as I typed it in, it will check if I really logged in or not. And yeah, it says I found the available profile. I can see you have the reader profile for Snowflake, and let me check that out for you. So now if I take you quickly back into the user interface, you will notice that it automatically checked out this profile based on my intent. And now it's actually providing me granular scope access to the Snowflake data. Okay, so as you can see, now it's checking the database name, the user, I'm logged in, and then it's actually, getting the access acquired. Yeah, like I said, every time I run this demo, it's a different experience. So it's asking me, would you like me to explore the schemas or tables in any of these databases? So I can say, you know what, tables, right? I also wanted to show you the Snowflake user interface just to prove the point that the profile was checked out by Brightf on behalf of the human user, and the Claude AI agent got access as a read-only user for this database. And this is something we can also confirm by looking at the output. Now, let me go ahead and then say, you know what? Yeah, this is good. Now list customers in the customer contract table in the Snowflake database. Now, this is my intent, and based on the tools published by the Snowflake and Brightf MCP, it will automatically detect what is needed in order for it to get the data. So if I take you back to the Brightf user interface, what we will notice is that the Claude will automatically check out a different profile for it to get the customer data from the contract table. Yeah, it's actually pulling the information from the table now. And since it's a read-only table, I can say, yeah, this is good, but I need the customer data, not from the read-only sample database. So it's thinking now, okay, now it's actually saying, okay, I see your intent. Let me try to get access to the customer data access, and notice it actually checked out this profile automatically. And now it's going deeper into the access and providing me the customer contract table or the data from the customer contract tables. And if we go back to Claude, you can see it's actually now trying to populate the output to present it to me in a nice way. Similarly, if we go back to the Snowflake user interface, you will notice now I have access to one more role. Instead of just the read-only, now I have access to this customer contract table. And this is exactly what we were expecting it to do, is to provide us scoped access, ephemeral access, for us to get to the data without any broad level of access or standing access provided. So this is good. And since my request or job is already done, what I can say is that, you know what, I'm done. And then after, it will automatically check in those profile and will revoke all the access for me. Or when the profile expired, the short-lived token or access will be removed automatically anyways. Okay, I said I'm all done. Yeah, so you can see it automatically checked in those profiles for me. Yeah, so this concludes our demo today. Thanks a lot for watching. For more detail, you can visit Brightive.com or reach out to us at info@brightive.com. Learn how Brightive can help you secure AI and agentic AI access or use cases with zero standing privileges and just-in-time authorization. See you next time.